The drive control malfunction service required warning in your Ford or Lincoln vehicle is connected with the suspension struts, or better say sensors and connectors on those struts. You may see this warning in vehicles equipped with adaptive suspension that allow you to choose various modes like sport, slippery, tow, or normal, for example, and those settings will greatly change how your suspension feels. So there are sensors on each strut in your car, and those sensors are located quite low, and it's quite common for the connectors to get disconnected and just freely hang out there near your wheels. Fortunately, you can inspect this without even taking your wheels off or something. You will just see a free connector that will need to be reconnected to the sensor. Also, I know about issues with the Ford Raptor when these connectors, along with the wiring, had to be replaced just because they were very loose and kept falling off once you tried to go off-roading or just got into a deep puddle or something. Unfortunately, there is no recall that I would know about, and even no open TSB. So if you come to the dealership with this issue, they will most likely replace the struts in question. And if your car is still under warranty, that's fine, you will get a new strut. But if you pay for this, this is not a good idea. Before paying for any repair, ask your dealership or independent mechanic to closely inspect the wiring in the suspension. Look at every connector near each wheel. Also, the wires in Ford cars have soy-based isolation, so they may be chewed by rodents or squirrels, and this happens more often than you can imagine, so the wires should be tracked and inspected. Only after that, if the problem is still not discovered, it makes sense to think about strut replacement. These adaptive suspension struts have built-in sensors that seem to be pretty faulty in some model year cars, and as far as I know, they should be replaced along with the strut to make things work after reassembling the suspension. This sounds crazy, but this is what it takes when we get more functions like drive modes and other stuff. Anyway, I hope you will just find a connection problem and solve it on your own or with little professional help. But if you have other experience with the drive control malfunction warning, make sure you share it in the comments, since hundreds of Ford owners struggle with this problem every single day, and you will help them find one of the possible solutions.